Your mind processes an estimated 6,000 thoughts every single day. Most of them are repetitive. Many of them are negative. And almost none of them are things you consciously chose to think. What if you decided to take control? Not with medication, not with a life overhaul. Just 10 to 20 minutes a day, sitting quietly, doing almost nothing. What would a full year of daily meditation actually do to your brain and your life? Before we get into the science, let's clear something up, because meditation means different things to different people. We're not talking about emptying your mind. That's a myth that stops most people before they even start. Thoughts will come. That's fine. Meditation is simply the practice of noticing those thoughts without getting carried away by them, and gently returning your attention to the present moment, usually by focusing on your breath. That's it. No special equipment. No spiritual belief required. Just attention training. And the science of what that training does to the brain is extraordinary. Here's what surprises most beginners. The effects start almost immediately. Within the first week, studies from Harvard Medical School show measurable reductions in cortisol, your body's primary stress hormone. Just 10 minutes of focused breathing activates the parasympathetic nervous system, the biological opposite of your fight or flight response. Your heart rate slows. Your blood pressure drops. Your muscles release tension they've been holding for hours. By the end of week 2, something more interesting happens. You start noticing your thoughts differently, not just during meditation, but throughout your day. That moment of pause before reacting to a frustrating email, that's your prefrontal cortex, the rational decision-making part of your brain, getting stronger. Many beginners also report sleeping better within the first 2 weeks. Meditation before bed lowers the mental chatter that keeps people awake, reducing the time it takes to fall asleep by up to 20 minutes, according to research from Harvard. After a full month of daily practice, the changes move from subtle to undeniable. Anxiety reduces significantly. A landmark meta-analysis published in JAMA Internal Medicine reviewed 47 clinical trials and found that mindfulness meditation produced moderate to strong reductions in anxiety, depression, and pain. After 30 days of consistent practice, most people report a noticeable shift in how they relate to stressful situations. Not that the stress disappears, but that it no longer feels overwhelming. Focus and concentration improve. Our brains are wired to wander. Research from Harvard found that the average person's mind is wandering 47% of the time. Daily meditation is essentially focus training. After a month, many practitioners report longer periods of sustained attention, reduced distractibility, and the ability to get back on task more quickly after interruption. Emotional regulation improves. Remember the amygdala, the brain's emotional alarm system we mentioned in the sleep video? Meditation physically shrinks it. Studies show that after just 8 weeks of daily practice, the amygdala becomes measurably less reactive, meaning everyday stressors trigger a smaller emotional response. Relationships improve. This one catches people off guard. But as emotional reactivity decreases and present moment awareness increases, people consistently report being better listeners, more patient partners, and more empathetic friends. At 1 year of daily meditation, you are quite literally a different person neurologically. Your gray matter density has increased in regions associated with learning, memory, emotional regulation, and self-awareness. Your default mode network, the brain system that activates during mind-wandering and self-referential thinking, and which is overactive in depression and anxiety, has become quieter and more regulated. Research from the Max Planck Institute found that different types of meditation practiced over several months produced distinct and measurable changes in different brain regions, suggesting that meditation is as precise a tool for brain training as physical exercise is for the body. Longtime meditators also show increased telomere length, the same DNA markers we discussed in the sleep video, that indicate biological aging. Daily meditation, it appears, may literally slow the aging of your cells. And perhaps most profoundly, after a year, most dedicated practitioners report a fundamental shift in their relationship with themselves. Less self-criticism, more self-compassion, a quieter inner voice, a greater sense of clarity about what actually matters. Now, the honest part. Meditation is simple, but it isn't easy. The biggest barrier isn't time. 10 minutes a day is genuinely all it takes to start. The biggest barrier is consistency. Here's what actually works. Same time every day. Morning tends to work best for most people, before the day's demands take over. Even 5 minutes is better than 0. Use a guided app to start. Don't judge your sessions. A meditation where your mind wandered constantly is not a bad meditation. Noticing that your mind wandered and bringing it back is literally the exercise. Every return is a mental rep. Start with 5 minutes and build slowly. Most people who try to start with 20 minutes quit within a week. 5 minutes done daily for a month beats 20 minutes done twice. We live in the most distracted, overstimulated, anxiety-producing environment in human history. Our attention is the most valuable thing we have, and entire industries are built around taking it from us. Meditation is how you take it back. 10 minutes a day. 1 year. A measurably different brain. A calmer mind. A more present, more resilient, more connected version of you. The science isn't just promising, it's overwhelming. And unlike almost every other health intervention we've covered in this series, this one costs nothing, requires nothing, and can be started in the next 5 minutes. So what are you waiting for? Subscribe for a new What If every week. And next time, what if you stop drinking alcohol permanently? See you then.